Have you been thinking about coming to the Dreams Onyx in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, but not really sure what it has or what it looks like? Well, today I'm going to take you, show you around the resort. We're going to take a look at what restaurants are here, what this resort looks like, and hopefully this will help you decide if this resort is right for you. Of course, when you get here, you get that traditional greeting where they bring you the towel and a glass of champagne, and then you go to your check-in. Now, if you are preferred club, well, then you're going to go to the other end of the lobby here. They have a preferred club lounge that you go into. They're going to get you checked in, and then they will take you over to the preferred club area. Now, speaking of preferred club area, it's a little bit further from the lobby. But the good thing is about the preferred club, it is closer to all the restaurants, so that's an advantage. However, it's further from the lobby and all of the stuff that's located right in that area. Since we're talking about the preferred club, let's just talk real quick about the difference between the preferred club and the non-preferred. So what do you get? Well, with the preferred club, you get higher end liquor, you get your own lounge, you get your own, sorry, my map was about to blow off there. You get your own area by the beach, so you have a preferred club only section. This area right here is only for preferred members. So you get it's supposed to be like better towels, and you get these cool beach chairs if you want. I guess, I don't know, they didn't look that cool to me. I'd rather have something over here in the shade. So like I said, over here is all preferred club, and then when you get over here behind me, this is the regular person resort or non-preferred club. So all this area here is non-preferred, but if you could tell, it really doesn't look a whole lot different in the preferred side. There's those other chairs that honestly the preferred side didn't really look that comfortable, but over here they still have trees and stuff, and it's the same beach. Really not a whole lot of difference. You also get your own pool area. So this area here is the preferred club pool. Only preferred members are over here. So they do have like a little shaded area over there, and then even got a bar. I was looking for a swim-up bar. I don't see a swim-up bar, but they do have, well, it's on the other side. It's on this side right over there. So some of you guys might be wondering which side is best to book, it preferred or just your standard room category. Well, if you like quiet and you want a nice relaxing area, or maybe you just want access to both or be able to do both, then preferred is the way to go. If you just don't care about that, you're just here to save some money, then just book your standard and party the whole weekend. But if you like variety, it comes with a price tag, but I would definitely go with the preferred club because it has a lot of extra perks too. Now, here's one major benefit that I did find with the preferred club is it's hot right now. This is one of the hottest times of the year. They set up through August. I'm here at the beginning of September, and it's still really hot. It got up to 101 yesterday. The regular area where you eat for the buffet, the seating area, is covered, but it's outside. So it can be pretty humid, pretty hot in there at times. However, the preferred club has a restaurant that is right on the other side of it, and it's air conditioned. So if you go in there, you can sit down and eat, and then you can go through the doors and go directly into the buffet area, get your food, and bring it back over. So you can eat the restaurant menu, or you can eat the buffet if it's open just by going over and getting a plate and bringing it back. So when it comes to things for the kids to do, areas that are pretty cool, right over my shoulder here, if you can see it, that is a huge water slide. It's right off my balcony. Just can't get up close enough to really see it because it has a lot of shrubbery around it until you go on it, and I just haven't been on it yet. This is the lazy river and pool area, and what I like about this is over here you have this little cove area, and it looks like you just have like a waterfall coming over it. It's nice and shaded in there. You definitely have a nice swim-up bar area. This is such an oasis area here with all the shrubbery. I can barely even show you where the slide is, but it's up there on the very top You can see that area, or up there. That's the platform for the slide. With all of this, the lazy river, the slides, the pools, the bar, this is a perfect little oasis in all this greenery. I really like the looks of this area here, and this is fairly new. They do have a kids club area if you want to drop the, because like I said, it's kid-friendly resort. If you want to kick the kiddos out and go relax at the pool or on the beach yourself, just take them over to the kids club area that's up by the lobby. Say have fun, and you go relax at the beach for a while. Located down by the main pool, actually in front of it, between the main pool and the beach area, they have a children's pool that is real shallow, so you can sit back, watch the kids. They've got some chairs and stuff around it, so you can just kind of sit back, relax, look out the ocean while the kids splash around. If you're hungry here, they've got like 13 different restaurants to pick from, anywhere from Mexican cuisine, French, Italian. They've got the buffet area, they've got the hibachi. Now here's the tip about the hibachi. If you've ever been to an all-inclusive, or basically anywhere that has a hibachi, then you know that it's somebody screaming outside. It's a kid. Another thing, this is not an adults only resort. This is kid friendly, so you will have that from time to time. Now, where was I? Oh, hibachi. Like I said, it's one of the first places to sell out. So as soon as you get here, if there's a night that you want hibachi, if you are a preferred club member, get a hold of your concierge. He is the one that you can contact on WhatsApp. He's gonna give you his information, all that stuff, and he can try to get you a reservation there. If you're not preferred club, then you can try to get onto the app and see if you can do that, or you may have to go up to the concierge in the lobby and see if they can get you a reservation for the hibachi grill. It's well worth it. We had it one night, and oh, watch this, check this out. Yeah, it's super slow motion. Watch, just keep waiting. It's coming. Yep, just right there. Yep, that's me. The person next to me shot that, and I got it from him. So it's pretty good, slow motion. I like that. Now, whenever you feel like it, just rewind that and just watch it back. Watch that dive move. When that cools, you can just play that over and over and over, or not. Probably not. To me, I thought the hibachi had some really good food. I liked the guys here. They were really good. I felt like the show was repetitive, I guess would be the best way to say it. They kept doing the same thing over and over and over. And I feel like they could add a lot more to it if they bring a little more variety in. I mean, they didn't do any of the tricks, didn't do the volcano, you know, that seems to be like something they do everywhere, but not here. It was just a whole bunch of the clapping and beating and shouting. Overall, I really enjoyed the food. I thought the food was great. They did a fantastic job with that. But if you've eaten the hibachi here before, let me know what you thought. Another place that I ate while I was here, other than the buffet had some good food too, we'll get to that, was the Italian restaurant. Now, I started out with some appetizers. I had a caprese salad, and then I had a lasagna. And I thought it was all really good. As far as the taste with the pesto and stuff that they had in there, and the tomatoes spot on, I thought it was really good. The bread, they had the focaccia bread they brought out beforehand. Oh my, they did really well with the focaccia bread. That was spot on. It was fluffy, it was flaky on top, soft on the inside. Love the focaccia bread. As far as some of the other restaurants, I talked to some people that had the French. They ate there, said it was great. They thought the food was excellent. The Mexican restaurant, talked to a couple people that had that. They said it was great food as well. And even though I didn't get to eat at all the restaurants during my time here, I talked to several people, and it seems to be pretty consistent across the board. Everybody thought the food was great. They didn't think it was over the top, but it was all consistently good. Not every restaurant is going to be open every single night. There's going to be some that's closed and some that's open. So that's something else that you're gonna have to look at your guide when you get to your room, or talk to your concierge to find out what's open and what night. This is the Carnival. This is the buffet area here. So you can actually sit out here. So the buffet is in there, and then out here is the seating for it. So they're not open yet. They're gonna open here about 6 tonight for dinner. So dinner at the buffet runs 6 to 10 p.m. Overall, I thought they offered a good selection. They had some cook to order areas where you can get like pasta and different things like that. They had a vegetarian area where they had veggie burgers and veggie sausage, those type of things. They even had an Asian style, they had a Mexican corner. Now, here's the thing. If you don't like what they're offering here, because you're staying on the Dreams property, you also have access to the next door property, if you're an adult, to Breathless Resort. The only problem is if you're staying at Breathless, you don't have access over here. So if you can't find anything to eat while you're here, just check out next door. Go over to Breathless and try that out. Same thing when it comes to the shows. If you don't like the show that's being played or whatever you want to call it, shown or whatever, tonight, see what's going on over at the Breathless Resort and go over there. Go check out the party vibe. Now, I am going to have a video coming out before long. If it's not already, just have to check. And I'm going to show you around the Breathless property so you can kind of see what that looks like too. Make sure that if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button and ring that bell. If I haven't dropped it yet, you're going to want to know when I do. So you need to ring that bell so you get notified when it goes live. Let's take a quick moment. I want to give you guys a room tour. This is a preferred club room area and it's quite spacious and pretty nice. So let's take a look around. I'll show you what it has to offer. All right, when you first come in the door, you can see the bathroom over here on the left-hand side. Hey guys, and they have all kinds of amenities here for you. I mean, look at this stuff. You've got your hand soap. You got a sewing kit. Really? Well, I don't know what we need that for, but I guess if you rip your pants, there you go. Vanity kit, shower cap, combs, dental kits in case you forget your toothbrush. You've even got bottles of water here for you, and in case you don't feel comfortable with drinking the tap water. And if you've seen some of my other videos, I've got a solution for that with the Epic water filter bottles, and I brought mine with me. So check those out as well. They've got your standard towels and stuff like that. And let's take a look in here. What do we got? Oh, look at that. They've got shampoo, conditioner, body wash, all kinds of stuff, and even a rain shower head there. So you have your closet space. I have a lot of storage here. I'm gonna have to unpack here in a little bit. I just got here literally like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. Haven't had a chance to unpack, but over here you have the safe. It looks like we even have, what's in here? Steamer. Huh, there's a steamer in there. So they've got the iron, a steamer, a hair dryer, and like I said, you're safe. What's this? Oh, a closet. Look at that. I'm still finding things. In here, you have, this is where I threw my luggage, but you have like a little luggage shelf here, as well as a bed. And what I like about this over here, this is the doors. You have this huge mirror. Again, hey, but this actually closes. Check this out. So you have the wall here. You can actually close off the bathroom section and then have this whole wall and just kind of get all of this secluded here if you wanted to. And of course you have your desk area here that you can set. You have your flat screen TV. You've got plenty of charger ports, and here in the Dominican is like the US. You don't have to worry about the plugs like you do in Europe. They all run on the same power outlet. So this has a type C here, it looks like, and a USB plus. They've dummy proofed this for you. It's all color coded or picture coded here. So you can have your fan light, the light above the couch. I mean, if you can't figure that out, well, just stay home. Nice little seating area here, as well as, I know what everybody's waiting on, here's your mini bar. So you do have your little coffee pot, some coffee cups, and your coffee. You have some water there that you can use. And yes, you have, what is this? I thought it was bourbon at first. It might be, what is this? It's a Dominican rum, looks like. So, you get a bottle of Dominican rum if you want. And then, of course, you know, can of Pringles here. And then down in the fridge, what we got here. So, ooh, Presidente. That's pretty good beer, if you've not had that. And some M&Ms, different sodas down here, and some water and juices. And over here, you've got some glasses, and you can go get some ice in your ice bucket and fill it up so you can do your mixed drinks. Overall, I think this is a really nice room. I know a lot of people are curious about the bars around here. They have tons of bars. They've got one in the lobby. They've got the Preferred Club lounge that's in the lobby, plus one out by the Preferred Club area. They've even got pool bars, swim up bars. They've got bars out by the beach. You're not gonna go thirsty if you're here, is what I'm saying. They've got plenty of beach waiters and pool waiters. So if you're wanting something to eat or drink, then they're coming around all the time, getting your order, filling those. So you can kick back, relax, enjoy vacation without having to go stand in line or run around yourself. So I know one of the things that everybody wants to know about is the sargassum or seaweed. And here it's no different than anywhere else this year. Seaweed or the sargassum has been really bad this year. Here they're doing their best to deal with it. The water does have that brownish tint to it that you can see. It looks kind of dirty and murky. It gets clearer the further out you go into the ocean. But they've put up the seaweed bags trying to keep it from going out. What does get on the beach, they've been cleaning it up and trying to do something with it. But unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot of resorts around, either Dominican, Mexico, or anywhere, that you're not going to deal with the seaweed in some way. There are some. Don't get me wrong, there are some resorts that you can go to, there's no seaweed at all. And if you want help finding those, you might want to contact your travel advisor because they should know where all those resorts are. This has been just an overview of the Dreams Onyx. This place has so much to offer, and I really did enjoy my time here. I hope that you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep wondering, exploring, and discovering.